John here, Bloody Mix Squad, part of the Foam Fighters. Got a Wild Hawk out here I'm testing out. I maiden flighted it the other night. Didn't have anybody else with me and didn't have the camera, so unfortunately I didn't get that footage, but it went really well. Doing some more testing for it. I've ordered a Range Video FPV kit. So this is the plane I'm going to start off with, FPV. So we're going to do a little bit of testing here. I'm figuring out motor and prop setup. I'm trying to get long flight duration out of it. So made a few modifications, increased the elevator and rudder size, added the ailerons, put a brushless micro park jet on it. So it's running on a 2650 milliamp 3S30C battery, and it gets about better than 20 minutes, I'd guess, flight times right now, and it's way too much power. I have a couple more mods I'm going to do to it here pretty soon, but let's go ahead and get it in the air. Oh yeah.
Still doing a little dialing in here.
I dropped some of the weight out of the nose.
Now, John, you had said you had some concerns with the wing.
The wing's really flexible. That's the next mod I'm going to try and work out. I want to stiffen up the wing, but I still want to leave it to where it's removable. I like the fact that I can take both wing halves off and put it in the car pretty easily. And once I get the video equipment mounted in it, I may want to build a box for it that I can store the whole thing in to protect the video equipment and everything. Right now we're flying at under half throttle, and I've got a 5.5 by 4.5 prop on it, or 4.5 by 5.5. I'll have to double check that. Wow, that's taking that little bit of weight out really changed everything. Tools around real nice at half throttle.
Yeah, it makes some real pretty turns.
And you can't really, I mean, you can see a little bit of wing flex in it, because it slows down so nice. I'll go straight up.
Yeah, it's got some good vertical on it. Holy smokes. Okay, getting watery. Ooh, glide rate, glide rate. Oh my gosh.
That's with flaps.
Ah. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a plane quite do that.
Yeah, it is almost gliding. There it goes. That's the saw.
Oh, and I think I missed it. It still is impressive, yeah.
Yeah, it was very controllable. Keep on the side.
Yeah, it's a real graceful
It
plane.
doesn't take much power to keep it in the air, but it does take a little bit of speed. And it just means I'm going to have to land it a little, probably under a little bit of power. Probably don't want to land it dead stick. That's what I tried to do on the maiden flight, was land it dead stick. Just play around with glide landing.
Have to bring it in warm, not hot.
Yeah, and I brought it in kind of at a steep angle, and when I went to pull out, the right-hand gear caught the grass and cartwheeled the whole plane.
Now, John, you said this was a $39 kit because you got it with nothing in it?
Yes, this was just an airframe only kit, which was fine for me because I wasn't going to use the NiCads and the brush motor and everything, and I didn't need another radio. So I just wanted the kit plain. They knocked about 50 bucks off of it for just bare foam airframe and
Oh yeah, I'm at 1350 on record.
Let's call it a 17, because that'll be a 15-minute flight.
Right.
right now if I can manage a 15-minute flight instead, that'll be good for first person view.
I would think so. That's enough to get over to Herman and back. I don't know that your controller would make that.
If I can get 15-minute flight times, then I can start working on range.
Yeah.
I know the video receiver would probably make it to Herman and back. Like I said, some of the rolls may be wing flex too. But a snap roll's real nice.
Oh, I got a giant drop of water in the middle of the screen there. 3 of them.
Boom! Wing flex. Come up.
Wow.
Okay,
Not
so
far.
as we mentioned, the spar there seemed to have some issues and some wing flex.
Don't try snap rolls on the stock spar.
Okay, let's have a look here.
Yeah, we just damage to the fuse. But only to the nose. And most of that's not too bad. There's the rest of my wing spar still attached. So the wing just broke off the spar.
We don't have to look for any parts.
Now everything's here. Did pop my motor mount loose. Oh, my clay. My nut's still in there. No, I lost the nut. Oh, there it is. Lose a nut?
You bust that one?
No. John and Tim here, Bloody Mix. Taking a look at the hawk after it just went down. We got a little damage assessment. Looks like the little foam piece that they glue in for the wing spar, glue came loose. Might have been due to the cold, I don't know. But the glue came loose, needless to say. The spar came out, and when it did, the wing, a couple inches of the wing broke off. There's a big gash in the wing. We're gonna come back, hit the prop. Prop gashed the wing, which broke the prop free. And the nose got a little boogered up, but it's nothing that isn't fixable. Canopy's good. Everything's solid from the nose back. It's just everything in front of the canopy, from the canopy forward, that got damaged. So I think we can fix it. I did want to point out one thing. We've had many discussions when we add wing spars to planes. A lot of people put them on the bottom because they look better when you're standing above the plane looking at it. But when it's on the bottom like this, 90% of your stress is up. So all your stress is pushing on that to pull it out. I always stick my spars in the top like I did on the A10. That way when the wing flexes up, it's flexing into the spar, not pulling away from the spar. So that's pretty much what happened here. It pulled away from the spar. Nothing that can't be fixed, and actually pretty easily. I've got the hot glue gun hot. I couldn't fix it here. I'm probably going to use some Gorilla Glue on it this time. The way they have this plane go together is with double-sided tape, and I tried that. The tail came off on the maiden flight on the landing. So I did away with the double-sided tape and hot glued the tail all in. And I had hot glued the seam all the way around this, but I would like to get some glue in where that double-sided tape is.